Hello and welcome everybody. The latest product to arrived on Saturday morning via my neighbour, who very kindly took it in for me. It's a product from a company called Status Audio, and in line with the previous month's products that have been sent to me, this is another Bluetooth device. This is a wired Bluetooth headphone, or in-ear monitor should I say, and it's called the Bluetooth Transfer 2X. We're going to just show you some very poor quality and poor focused unpacking of it, which is as much for my benefit to show the manufacturer that I'm doing my job as it is for you to see what's inside. And also it can show you how easy or difficult it is to set up. So here we have me unwrapping it. It arrived pretty much in 3 days, I think. I'm not sure whether it's come from America or whether it's come from the English Amazon site, because Status Audio have this on Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk, and you can buy it direct from Status Audio. There may be other companies that are selling it, but I haven't managed to find that out yet. So whilst we see me struggling to get this box open, and believe me, it was a struggle, they fit it really flush. I can tell you a little bit about the specs of this. It's 102 dB and 16 ohm, so it's very sensitive, and depending on the isolation you achieve from it, it will go way too loud for your ears. So be very careful with the volume. The preset volume is fine on it. So we've got into the box now, and we can see the black smart looking plastic case and a first glimpse of the ear wings, which are really interesting, and a box of earwing accessories. So Status are very keen, and were very keen for me to make sure that I got the exact match for my ears. And remember, your left and right ear are different. Comfort or sport. So we have two different types. The sport is not as wide on the ear wing, and the comfort, although on the picture it looks exactly the same if not smaller, is actually wider. Now, I've found already that the wider the fit, the more isolation you achieve. And provided you get the right fit inside that flap of the ear, which is the all-important bit. The ear canal is all very well and good, but unless you can get it sitting against that flap in the ear when you're running vigorously, it will come loose. So, a glimpse of the midnight black, and it's a darkest of blue colour. I think it's a lovely colour, and you'll see that there's some white colouring, which I don't know if I liked immediately, but it gives you a great guide for the insertion angle of those ear wings, which are very easy to take in and out. So that's the stock ear wings and tips that come with it, and as you can see, I've got that Status case. And when we open it up, we'll see that there's an accessories bag inside it. So taking that out, what I was expecting, because I could see inside, was the charging cable. So being a fool, I took it out rather quickly, and hey presto, not only that, but the shirt clip is there, which I wasn't sure about whether I'd need, but you do need it, and an extra pair of extra wide tips, which don't really acoustically fit or sound as good as what I've got in at the moment for mine. So I'm having a look here for instructions, and as you can see, there's some safety information and product warranty in there. Now this is what we need. So this tells us what we're supposed to do to get the thing switched on and working. So bring it up to the camera. So pairing, fairly easy, switch the thing on. It starts pairing. This is my TomTom Music Runner 3 watch with 4 gigs of MP3 files on it. That will do to start. So all I have to do for the Music Runner 3 is set my watch to look for a set of headphones or earphones. Of course these are earphones, I keep on saying headphones. So switching it on now, looking for blue light. The slow pulsing blue light means it's actually gone into pairing mode. I'm just bringing my watch up to the camera, realising that it's just not going to work with the angle I'm at. So there's me fiddling around with it. And whilst we're waiting for that to happen, what do you think? I think they look really quite smart. But do they work? That's the most important thing at this point. Yes. As you can see, it's found it and it's already playing a file. And we've got the Cocteau Twins playing there, Tranquil Eye. An underrated and little known band from the 1980s. Their music is very airy sounding, if not perhaps somewhat shrill at times. So, a good test. So, oh, there's my head. And there's them inserted with the stock ones. And that's me trying to get myself into view in the camera. Forgive the amateurism, but at least you should be able to hear what I'm saying a bit better now. That worked. So I'm going to have a look at some of the extra functionality now. As you can see, the Cocteau Twins is there. And I've paused it and I'm now playing it again by just pressing the middle button. Yep. I think what I'm doing now is trying to work out how to skip tracks. And it says to press the plus or minus button. Plus is next track, minus is previous track. You have to press it down for 3 seconds, which is what I'm not got the hang of yet. It doesn't say that in the manual, but believe me, it's 3 seconds. Which feels like quite a long time when you're running. And a list of all the functionality, which is pretty much standard for Bluetooth 5, because these are Bluetooth 5. So these work with the very latest phones. Think along the likes of iPhone 8, Samsung 8 and above, but they are backward compatible. Bluetooth 5 doesn't necessarily hold any extra special audio qualities. They just mean that the battery life is better and the distance between the Bluetooth receiver and transmitter can be further apart. So there we go, successfully moving the tracks on and back. I've had a look at some other reviews of this which mentions a lack of bass. There is no lack of bass, so all I can suggest is that it is down to either the Bluetooth devices that these are being used from, or the insertion depth or earwings used or tips used, or all of them are wrong for the users. The bass is quite large on these and even comes through when you're running. Because of course running with the pounding, eventually feeds somewhat into the ears and takes away quite a lot of the bass. So these have got enough bass so that you can still enjoy your music. So I'll come back with some comparisons to the other Bluetooth devices I've got, so as you can make a decent decision as to whether your next purchase will be the Bluetooth Transfer 2X or something else. Until then, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, and like if you like, and if you don't, tell me why. Goodbye.